Proning, everybody's got to have it in their repertoire. This is footage of me from 2018 in Costa Rica after I had torn my MCL and my retinaculum, which is the tendon that goes over the top of your kneecap. You can see I'm wearing a brace. So this is one of my first surf sessions after rehabbing it, and it was still really sore. I was scared to stand, so I was riding on my belly, trying to keep my legs still because jiggling hurt. So what that made me do is keep my legs together over the tail of the surfboard, and this is really the lesson of proning, is keeping those legs over the tail. The chest doesn't always have to be this high. You can see my hands are really far back here, but you're going to see multiple variations of proning, which means just riding the board in the prone position. And I kick out most of the time because I'm trying to avoid some kind of disastrous collision with a shore break. Here's a little wave that I end up paddling a lot for, and there's a little bit more splash in my paddle than normal, just because I'm trying to get in. But I don't give up, and I'm not paddling frantically. It's just trying, then I test it with the two hands on the front of the surfboard because I've gotten in so early, just leaning slightly on that right hip, keeping the legs together over the tail so that that knee is stabilized, the rail is engaged. I pass Scott Ferguson there, and I decide, oh, that thing's closing out, so I'm just going to kick out. So it utilizes wave knowledge. There's literally no excuse for anybody to say they can't do this or that every time they purl. If your weight is properly over the back of the surfboard, there's no reason why you should purl. And I've been trying to teach everybody in my physical practice about how this weight over the tail, like I have here with my right knee, again, not putting pressure on my left knee. With a healthy knee, I would have used my left there. Is the safest way to surf. Pressure over the back of the surfboard. So rather than having the legs come off the side, which would have been disastrous in the case of this injury, I'm keeping the legs over the tail. Here's a little different variation in my arms, where my arm closer to the wave is stretched forward on the board and I'm leaning in. That wave's barreling over my butt, and I'm obtaining the green face of the wave, and then I'm just going to really lean into it hard to end this ride because I'm firmly in the white water here. So this is just a thing you can watch over and over and over again, and if you can't do this, you need to get out there and do this a million times over and over and over again. Get your prone game on.